Squash 2010. The 2010 Cayman Open was hosted by the Cayman Islands National Squash Association. It was played on the waterfront at Cayman Bay, creating a beautiful and iconic sports location. The court was set up on Cayman Bay's crescent. The stadium seating had to be shipped down from New York. The glass court was hired through a U.S. company, and a team of 4 specialists from the U.S. were flown down to erect the glass court, with 1 specialist required for the stadium seating. The stadium seating catered for approximately 300 spectators each night. The event was sold out weeks before opening night. The corporate seating sold out 36 hours after going on sale. The event offered over 1,300 tickets for sale for the duration of the tournament, with every night sold out. Approximately 2,500 people attended the event at Cayman Bay.
I am delighted, ladies and gentlemen, to declare this tournament officially open.
The opening and closing nights were both attended by the Honorable Premier, Mr. McKeeva Bush. One of the highlights of the tournament was the Minister's Challenge, where Minister of Sport, Honorable Mark Scotland, played against MLA, Mr. Klein Glidden, in a friendly match before the pro final.
We're happy to do anything. When we said we would do anything, we really didn't think you would take it this far. But
the 2010 Cayman Open worked with many of Cayman's leading companies, either as sponsors or as corporate box holders. The event offered sponsorship exclusivity to all of our gold and silver sponsors, ensuring no rival firms were involved in event promotion, although corporate seating was an option. Exposure and benefits for sponsors, including media coverage, sponsor stalls, merchandising, junior sponsorship, corporate seating, pro workshops, and extensive sponsor promotion and identification. The glass court was such a huge success that one of the gold sponsors, Cedrus Investments, has bought the glass court so that it is permanently housed in Cayman. Cedrus has signed on as title sponsor for 2 years, with hosts Cayman Bay signing a 3-year hosting contract. Cayman Financial Review has confirmed sponsorship for the next 2 years, and Guy Harvey has confirmed sponsorship until 2012, including all official event merchandise. The 2011 Cayman Open will run from April 3rd to the 9th, with the last 4 nights on the glass court at Cayman Bay. The women's event will have a 33% increase in prize money, making it one of the top 5 biggest tournaments on the Pro Tour, ensuring every player in the top 20, that is injury-free, will participate. World number 1, world champion, and defending Cayman Open champion Nicole David from Malaysia has already confirmed her attendance. The men's event size will double, with the prize money quadrupling, and will include the top 14 men of the Caribbean, including Cayman's top 4 men. 2 pro men will round out the draw. Botswana-born English national team member Alistair Walker, world number 12, will also attend. The men's Cayman Open will include 2-time world junior champion, current world champion, and current world number 1 Rami Ashauer from Egypt. The very best in the world will compete in Cayman for the 2011 Cayman Open, with both men's and women's world number 1s and world champions. 2011 will see a 67% increase in seating tickets. The free viewing area will be increased with more public, crowd, and sponsor involvement. The Cayman Open will be working closely with the restaurants at Cayman Bay to create memorable dining options for VIP tickets and general admission. The 2011 Cayman Open received saturated media coverage in Cayman, including extensive newspaper coverage, radio coverage, and online coverage. Cayman Financial Review, K-Compass, Rooster 101, and Westar were all media sponsors of the event, with Cayman 27 providing a live TV telecast of the whole finals evening. 3 international reporters covered the event, providing extensive coverage through the world's biggest squash websites and magazines. All media coverage will increase for 2011 and 2012, including international TV coverage on Sky TV and the Tennis Channel, and a tournament DVD produced. 2011 will also include a Cayman Junior Open, played in January and attracting over 150 players from overseas. Cayman will also host the World Open in 2012. Cayman has bid to host the 2013 World Junior Championships and Men's World Team Championships. Cayman has bid to host the 2014 World Junior Championships and Women's World Team Championships. Squash, the preferred game of Wall Street, according to Forbes magazine. In the United States, squash is the second most affluent sport demographic behind polo. The sport is played predominantly on the East Coast in private clubs and prestigious universities. The average U.S. squash household has a mean income of just under $280,000, with 23% owning investments of over $1 million. The backbone of the Cayman Squash Open is the JSOL program, Junior Squash for Life. During the 2010 Cayman Squash Open, over 300 juniors from 12 different schools received squash workshops from the visiting professionals. The tournament also donated over $18,000 worth of squash equipment to the junior program, offering free rackets, goggles, and balls to all juniors progressing past the beginner stage. 100% of the profits of the Cayman Squash Open went to the junior squash program and the upgrade of the squash facilities. The 2011 Cayman Open will increase the free junior equipment for Cayman's youth by 40% to $25,000. The profits and sponsorships that the Cayman Open has generated has allowed the CINSA to hire a full-time junior squash coach, meaning over 1,000 Cayman juniors will now get free and subsidized coaching and court use over the next 12 months. The long-term goals of the JSOL program is to focus on achieving U.S. college scholarships for Cayman's top juniors. U.S. colleges are snapping up the best squash players in the Caribbean. They include Sherry-Ann Paris from Barbados at Bates College, Chris Binney from Jamaica at Trinity College, Ryan Abrahams from Barbados at Harvard, Trinidad and Tobago's Joanne Schoon at Princeton, Carrie Sample from Trinidad and Tobago at Stanford, and Gavin Cumberbatch from Barbados at Yale. All these players got acceptance or scholarships from top U.S. colleges because of how good they were at squash, on top of having good grades. Becoming the best squash player in the Caribbean ensures you're good enough to qualify for these sports scholarships. Cayman is now at the stage, and we're coordinating our program to ensure our juniors have the best chance of getting these scholarships. To emphasize the strength of Cayman squash, we have won 7 Caribbean Junior Championships over the last 8 years, including the current Under-19 Caribbean champion, Cameron Stafford. Cayman's boys team are the current Caribbean champions. Cayman squash is the strongest and healthiest it has ever been. And with our focus on junior squash and the U.S. colleges, we know our program can have a life-changing effect on Cayman's juniors over the next decade. The Cayman Open is looking for companies that can partner with us for the next 2 years as we build to the 2012 World Open.